What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today we're checking out the Versus System 2-player card game Volume 4 Darkness and Light Story Arc. In our last episode, we checked out Masters of Evil, so this time we're checking out Darkness and Light Story Arc Volume 4, Issue 2, Mystic Arts. And the perforation's basically already started, which works, making that super easy. In front of the box, we have Doctor Strange with someone who's on fire. I'm actually not sure who that is, but they are holding a sword. Pretty rad. Then we have that same like shooting star background, although it's very much obscured by the two characters on the front. Far easier to see on our last episode, and it has more of an orange color scheme. The top, Mystic Arts, same in line with this, just different color. Side is a continuation of that artwork. Very easy to tell because there's actually something to continue, whereas a lot of times it's kind of like nothing. The back contents, 55 cards and a rule sheet. A myriad of masters of the mystic arts match up in this exciting issue of the Versus System 2-player card game. You'll find both powerful heroes and villains alike, whose only common bond is the ability to wield magic and sorcery. Will they be able to work together, or will they unleash chaos upon your deck? Gonna guess yes. Okay, cool. Now we have a second Doctor Strange. I know we had one in the Defenders, and I think that might have been it so far. First up, we have Doctor Strange. An Avenger, 5 health, flight, 1/5 stat line, Doctor turned Sorcerer. At the start of the game, choose blue, yellow, green, or red. Avengers, Doctor Strange, level 1. Main characters on your side have spellcaster of that type this game. Master of the Mystic Arts. Level up 2 times. When Doctor Strange casts a spell, he gains an XP. He is level 2. He now has a 5/8 stat line, Sorcerer Supreme. Doctor Strange is a blue, yellow, green, and red spellcaster. So at the beginning of the game, you had one color that you had to choose. This one, it's just all of them. By the Ageless Vishanti. Main blue or yellow or green or red, search your deck for a spell, reveal it with a flourish, and put it in your hand. If the Book of Vishanti is equipped to Doctor Strange, he pays one less power symbol to use this power. That makes it really easy to do. Going the other way, I guess, we have Iron Fist, a defender, 5 health, 2/5 stat line. Actually, I don't think we had him before. Martial Arts. Iron Fist has +2/2 in melee combat. Iron Fist Punch. During either player's turn, combat red. When Iron Fist strikes a character this combat, stun that character. Pass the test. Level up 2 times. When an enemy supporting character appears, Iron Fist may challenge it, unless there's already a character he's challenging on any side. When Iron Fist stuns a character he is challenging, he gains an XP. His level 2 now has a 6/6 stat line, Master Martial Artist, and Master of the Iron Fist Punch. During their player turn, combat red. When Iron Fist strikes a character in combat, stun that character. If it's a supporting character, KO it instead. Oh, okay, we're going back to supervillains. I always love to see them add more to older teams. Dormammu. 7 health, flight 0, 6 stat line, blue spellcaster. He can cast blue spells. Ruler of the Dark Dimension, level up 7 times. At the end of your turn, Dormammu gains 1 XP for each location on your side with a blue symbol. His level 2, he now has a 0/12 stat line, Sorcerer over the Flames of the Faultine. Once per turn during your main phase, but not during combat, you may wound Dormammu and put in blue spell from your KO pile into your hand. Good recycling. And with 7 health, he does have some to spare. Onto the supporting character lineup, we have the Avenger Dr. Druid. 3 cost, 1 health, range, 3/3 stat line, green spellcaster. He can cast green spells. All the terrible power of the Druids. Dr. Druid has +2/2 for each spell in your KO pile. Randomly, we have an X-Men in Forge. 3 cost, 1 health, range, 2/5 stat line, red spellcaster. He can cast red spells. Stroke of Genius. At the start of your turn, draw a card, or Forge creates an invention. The Ancient One. No team affiliation. 4 cost, 2 health, 5/5 stat line, yellow spellcaster. The Ancient One can cast yellow spells. Martial Artist. Okay, Masters of Evil character. Enchantress. 5 cost, 2 health, flight, 4/6 stat line, blue spellcaster. Asgardian power player. When Enchantress appears, you may choose one. Stun an enemy character named Heimdall, Hela, Loki, Odin, Sif, Thor, or Valkyrie, or put 3 +1/1 counters on a character on your side with one of those names. Really does rely on you, like, also having them. Alright, I'll give you this one. An X-Men character named Magic, no doubt, uses magic. 5 cost, 1 health, Range 7/6 stat line, green spellcaster, and mystical armor. When a character on your side casts a spell, put 3+1/1 counters on magic. Does make her very strong. Definitely going the other way on that one, we have the super villain Mojo. 5 cost, 2 health, flight range 1/1 stat line, yellow spellcaster, and Mojo News Network. Mojo has +1/1 for each other face-up character. Okay, going the opposite way, this guy definitely deserves to be here. We have super villain Loki. 7 cost, 1 health, 6/10 stat line, blue spellcaster, Lord of Liars. Loki pays 1 less power symbol to cast spells. That actually might be super good. Not really sure yet. I don't really know what spells are. But you know who might know what spells are? Merlin, with no team affiliation, 7 cost, 1 health, 1/17 stat line, red spellcaster, and crafter of the ebony blade. When Merlin strikes, you may turn a number of enemy basic locations equal to his attack face down. For each one you turn face down, you may turn a face down basic location on your side of the same type face up. Really good for recycling your stuff and allowing you to reuse stuff that your opponent also uses a lot of. I didn't even know this was a real dude. We have Agamotto, Avenger character, 10 cost, 3 health, 20/20 stat line, Sorcerer Supreme of the Universe. Agamotto is a spellcaster of every type. Magical Artificer. When Agamotto appears, you may search your deck and hand for a Book of Ashanti or an Eye of Agamotto, then play it for free onto Agamotto or Doctor Strange on your side. The All-Seeing. For each character, the All-Seeing. Each enemy character can't gain powers, loses powers other than its printed powers, and its attack and defense and health can't be higher than its printed attack and defense and health. Speaking of, we have the Eye of Agamotto, a Marvel team affiliation, 1 cost, equipment, 1 of a kind, benevolent, so only playing onto good characters. Eye of Truth, enemy players play with their hands revealed, so you know what's coming up. Next up, we have Energy. Plot twist, 1 of a kind, blue spell. As an additional cost to play this card, a blue spellcaster on your side must also play a blue spell. As an additional cost to play this card, a blue spellcaster on your side must also pay a blue. Main, choose an enemy row and freeze each character there, exhaust them, and they can't ready on their next turn. We have a Weaken, 1 of a kind, blue spell, and during either player's turn, combat, put 5 -1/1 counters on an enemy character in the combat. It's really strong. Control, 1 of a kind, blue spell, and main, enemy characters can't strike this combat. Oh, one was kind of stuck behind it. We have Intellect, 1 of a kind, a yellow spell, build, draw 3 cards. Knowledge, 1 of a kind, yellow spell, main or during either player's turn, combat, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Really good. Alter, 1 of a kind, yellow spell, main or during either player's turn, combat, choose an enemy player to discard 2 random cards. I'm guessing we're going to have like at least 3 for each color, though this may vary. Might, 1 of a kind, green spell, main or during either player's turn, combat, heal a wound from a character on your side. Growth, 1 of a kind, green spell during either player's turn, combat, put 5 +1/1 counters on a character on your side of the combat. Power, 1 of a kind, green spell, main, characters on your side strike with double their attack this turn. Skill, 1 of a kind, red spell, main, choose a face-up character on your side to strike with triple its attack against an enemy character. Focus, 1 of a kind, red spell, main, enemy characters lose and can't gain powers this turn. Expertise, 1 of a kind, red spell, main, daze any number of enemy characters. Darkness and Light arc. This arc focuses on the various forms of darkness and light in the Marvel Universe. Last issue featured the Masters of Evil. This issue focuses on the practitioners of the mystic arts like Doctor Strange and Dormammu, and the 3rd issue focuses on vampires and their hunters. Spells and spellcasters. Spells are plot twists that require a specific type of spellcaster character on your side to pay a specific power symbol. For example, Growth is a green spell. To play it, a green spellcaster on your side, such as Magic, must pay a green. Other than the above requirement, spells work just like any other plot twists. Note, if a spell is playable in combat, the spellcaster who casts it does not have to be in combat. Iron Fist. When Iron Fist challenges a character, it remains challenged by him until it leaves play. If Iron Fist stuns a character he's challenging and it stays in play, he is still challenging it until it leaves play. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange count as being the same name, so they have DR dot or just spelling out the word doctor. Forge. Note that Forge's card number starts with new instead of DAR. This is so that he works with the cards that refer to New Mutants from the New Mutant issue, just like Professor X's main character. Is that true? Did I miss that? I'm about to go crazy if this is true. Loki, Mojo, Magic. That would have been a good one. NEW. What do you know? This is NEW 20. I wonder if New Mutants went up to 19, because I honestly don't remember. And number 20 would be the next in the set, which they just gave you here. I was wondering how they were going to do that since the mechanic was so closely tied to this number scheme. I wonder if others in the sets, I wonder if others in this arc also do that. That's going to be really interesting to see because I'm thinking of a couple in particular that we'll check out in the next episode if they do apply. So that's really cool that they did that to support that New Mutants sub team or sub archetype. Inventions. If you have any characters that can create inventors, in your deck like Forge in this issue, you get a single invention pile, even if you have multiple different inventors on your deck. Oh wait, those are from the other set. Okay. The invention pile contains copies of each invention card without team affiliation, copies of each invention card that shares a team affiliation with an inventor in your deck. For example, if there were any X-Men inventions, and we're not saying that any are coming, but if there were any coming, like in the very next issue, for example, well, in that entirely hypothetical case, Forge could create them too. The quantity of each card is equal to its invention number, the number in parentheses after invention. So it tells you how many there are. If it's 1, you're only going to get 1. If it's 2, you're going to get exactly 2 copies. Note that the invention number is the maximum number of invention cards with that name that can be in a single invention pile, even if you have more than one different inventor who can create that particular invention. When a character on your side creates an invention, secretly choose an invention card from your invention pile that either has no team affiliation or shares a team affiliation with a creator and put it into your hand. Book of Vishanti. Some of the cards of this issue refer to the Book of Vishanti. This is an equipment found in the 2017 Shield vs. Hydra issue. So that's an old one. I wish they would have like re-released it or done something like that because it's so vital. And I'm not sure that they still have Shield vs. Hydra readily available for players, even when this was brand new in 2020, as well as a checklist, credits, and I don't remember who this is. Maybe Dr. Druid? I'm actually really not sure who this is. If you know who it is, let me know in the comments below. Well, guys, that's it for the Versus System 2-player card game Darkness and Light Story Arc Volume 4 Issue 2 Mystic Arts. What was your favorite spell? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume out.